Hey guys, what's going on? Maji here. With it now being October, of course, there's a brand new behind the scenes article posted on the RuneScape homepage, so I figured I'd give you a brief little rundown of all the updates you can expect this month and some of the ideas that I have behind it. So the first one I'm going to cover is probably the one we know the most about, the Festival of the Dead, which is a members only update. There's been a behind the scenes video posted on the RuneScape YouTube channel about this, so I'm going to show some clips from that in the background while I'm discussing it. It's kind of like a secondary holiday event for this month. There's the Halloween and then there's this one. This one is the Festival of the Dead, like I said, which kind of resembles the Mexican Day of the Dead. Ceremon Priest is hosting the event, and he'll need our help to bring celebration to the graveyards of RuneScape. We'll be able to paint skulls, let off fireworks, and party in memory of some of RuneScape's most recognizable dead characters. There is apparently 5 old friends to commune with, assuming we have the quest requirements complete to commune with them or whatever. So hopefully I'll meet up with my old friend Duradel, my old Slayer Master, which I greatly miss. But yeah, if you successfully celebrate a fallen comrade, you'll unlock a skeleton mask and double experience multipliers when prayer training, up to a maximum of 251k additional experience. So I'm not exactly sure what that 251k, how that's going to work out, if it's just double experience, kind of similar to the pendants from the Squill of Fortune or whatever, but I guess it's just something we're going to have to see in time. The next update mentioned in the article is a members only update for the King Black Dragon, which as you know is highly outdated. I don't think he's seen an update in at least 3 or 4 years or something like that, probably more. But they're going to be adding a teleport to the KBD from Edgeville and giving an incentive to take the wilderness path to get to him by giving you a 10% damage multiplier if you go through the wilderness to get to his lair. They're also going to be redesigning his lair and editing his drop tables a little bit. So you'll now be able to get some gloves and boots with the highest prayer bonus for their respective equipment type. You can possibly get ornament kits for the Dragon Kite Shield, and other drops have been updated as well to bring them more in line with what a boss of his nature is supposed to be. So of course, you know, they're probably going to update him graphically as well. There's a picture of the concept art for him on the screen, so yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a graphical update to him and his lair in general. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that update, especially since he's been kind of neglected for a while, especially by me and other friends and stuff like that. But yeah, that pretty much covers the King Black Dragon portion of the update. But the King Black Dragon Slayer is not the only dungeon that they're expecting to upgrade. The next update mentioned is some dungeon updates for members only. So they're going to be trying to update the Taverly Dungeon, the Fremennik Slayer Dungeon, the Chaos Tunnels, and the Brimhaven Dungeon. And there's a little bit of concept art on the screen that was posted in the article itself, so I don't know exactly if that's supposed to shed any light on what's supposed to be there, but given the nature of their more recent graphical reworks, such as, you know, the God Wars dungeon and Al-Grid, I'm pretty sure these dungeon updates are going to look really impressive, and some of them have been needing an update for quite some time, especially that Taverly Dungeon there. The next update mentioned is for free and members alike. It's called Goblin Mobs and Goblin Update. It's geared more towards lower level players in the free game in general, but there's still rewards for everyone. There's combat experience, a suit of goblin armor, an axe, 2 goblin shields, and one of them will offer combat experience multipliers. So yeah, they're going to also be reworking the way goblins look, as well as the goblin village as well. And yeah, I don't really know exactly too much about this update, except apparently goblin mobs will be springing up and the green pests will be claiming the sites as their own, so you have to face off against them and kill them before they do something particularly nasty. I don't know exactly what that means, but I guess we'll have to see in time. Of course, you can also go to the Goblin Village and take down some boss goblins if you're so wanting. So I guess it's kind of a lower level PVM for, you know, lower combat levels or something, or new players to the game, to kind of get them into the PVM spirit or something, I guess. Next, we have a quest for free players and members called What's Mine Is Yours. This quest will be replacing Doric's quest, which is highly outdated content in my opinion. But yeah, it'll keep the same sort of themes, but it'll expand on the plot a little bit more into something grand. You'll become Dorg the Dwarf's business partner, investigating a cruel conspiracy that threatens to thrust him into bankruptcy. So it's up to us to get his business back on track and to begin to see it flourish. And there'll also be, while it's geared towards lower players, there'll be post-quest hidden rewards for higher level players to complete, gaining apparently a lump sum of 13k mining experience and 48k smithing experience. And you'll also be the proud owner of a Goblin amulet, which apparently awards double experience when mining or smithing, up to a total of 144k additional experience. So I'm pretty sure that's going to function the same way the pendants off the Squeal of Fortune do now currently. But considering they redid the Prince Ali rescue quest into Stolen Hearts and Diamond in the Rough, and that storyline, in my opinion, is a lot better than the original, then I'm pretty sure looking forward to this update. It should be a lot of fun to play through. The next update mentioned is our favorite, dreaded Halloween event for the year, the Haunted Houses, which is of course available to free players and members alike. It seems to be a community-based event similar to some of the ones we've had in the past, where you had to run around the world doing certain things. It's kind of like a ghost hunt, worldwide ghost hunt of sorts. And you'll have to cooperate with like-minded players to explore different houses in RuneScape, searching for escaped ghosts from the afterlife. So you'll be rewarded with small amounts of prayer experience and ectoplasm, which can be used to purchase reversible robes, displaying your team of choice, or you can actually get the ectoplasmator, I guess that's how you would pronounce it, which is a bonecrusher style item which hands you prayer experience whenever you kill a ghost. And this is not just including normal ghosts, this also includes the Barrows brothers and any revenants in the wilderness. All you have to do is keep this ectoplasmator in your inventory. So they don't mention anything about this expiring, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bonecrusher style, which means it'll be actually usable reward long after the actual Halloween event is gone, which is really, really good in my opinion. I don't know, we'll have to see more as the event gets closer in the coming weeks, so I expect the Halloween event out within 2 to 3 weeks from now, probably. The next update they mentioned is somewhat of a little smaller update. It's some tweaks to the Duel Arena for both free players and members. This is going to be an update to the interface of the whole Duel Arena, and there'll also be a couple of new features included as well. There'll be a rematch button, which will make it easier to organize a rematch with a person you last faced. And there'll also be a function that will now save your favorite settings with one single click, which will definitely be helpful. I know currently now you can use your same settings from the previous duel, but it will be nice to have a favorite setting so you can go away from the Duel Arena for months and months or whatever, and then come back and have your favorite settings right there in case you forget what they are or something. This will be definitely helpful, but I'm sure we'll get more information about this as the update ticks closer. And of course, what month would be complete without at least mentioning Solomon Store exclusive updates? They don't mention anything about the Squeal of Fortune, but I can guarantee you there'll be updates to that. But anyways, let's cover the Solomon Store exclusives first. First, there'll be 18 new hairstyles, 10 for female and 8 for male, and 2 facial hair options, which will all support two-tone coloring. The method of changing hairstyles, facial hair, is also being overhauled, so you will no longer have to go to a barber in, say, Falador or whatever to change that. You'll be able to change that within the customization interface that currently exists in game. Later on in the month, they'll be offering a Dwarven Warsuit pack, similar to the Assassin pack. It will include some bulky mechanized armor, a shield, sword, metal crossbow, 2 emotes, 2 teleports, animations, and of course a new title. So it's very similar to the Assassin pack. It'll probably cost about the same as well, I would be imagining. And the last bit is something called Choose Your Own Outfit consumable. This item can be used on any of your favorite items to make them a cosmetic override in the same manner as the other Solomon Store items. So you can enter battle with a party hat or Halloween mask when you're really wearing and risking, say, a dragon full helm, for example. So apparently you're able to use this on, say, a blue party hat and make it override another item in your inventory or whatever. So you can basically be doing Slayer task in a blue party hat or white party hat, whatever. Any rare that you really want to, you can actually go peek. Well, I don't think it would work with PKing because that's PvP and that wouldn't work as cosmetic override, but at least in the PvE, PvM situations, you could do something like that, and it would look pretty cool, I would imagine, but since they don't really tell us too much about it, I can't really speculate on this one too terribly much until it is actually released on the Solomon store. I don't have any updates on any of the prices of this stuff either, because they don't mention them, but I'm pretty sure you'll have to fork out some decent cash to get something like this. So with that, that wraps up everything covered in the behind the scenes article posted on the RuneScape homepage, so I believe this video has come to an end. If you liked the video, hit the like button below it, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't for update videos each week as they're released, as well as patch note rundowns and any other event notifications you'd like, as well as some other random PVM videos possibly, or any other stuff in the future. And I will see you with the update this week, assuming that there is one.